Computer programming is taught wrong. There's a lot of courses out there that teach you how to code, but they don't actually teach you how to think like a programmer. They expect you to magically pick that up along the way. But then you'll end up with people who know how to write lines of code, but they can't put it all together. They don't know how to solve the problems. Hi, I'm Haley Renee. I've spent the last 10 years in the tech industry, both working for small startups and working for Google. And I was one of the lucky ones. Programming has always come naturally to me. But that's not true for everyone. When I started helping people learn how to code, I heard the same complaints over and over again. Their classes didn't actually teach them how to program. But when I took these same students and explained these various concepts in a way that was focused on how to think versus how to program, these same students were able to get it. Have you ever tried to solve a programming problem only to get really confused by it? Or to try to learn various programming concepts only to find them just too dense? Well, this isn't your fault. This is a result of how programming is taught today. I believe everyone can learn how to think computationally. If you can read and write, you can program. Yes, it's a skill, and yes, it takes work. But I know a lot of programmers who are really good programmers that were not naturals at it. But you have to learn how to think before you learn how to code. That's the key. So today I want to share with you the 5 steps to learning how to program in a way that is efficient and backed by the actual science of how people learn. So the first step is to know what your goals are and get a roadmap to get there. Depending on where you want to go and what type of programming you want to learn, your roadmap is going to be different than someone else's. But if you just jump in and start trying to learn everything, it's not going to work, it's not going to be very efficient, and it's not going to really serve you in the long run. By knowing where you want to go, you can get a roadmap that will lead you to that goal. The second step is to learn how to think computationally. This is the foundation of everything else. Learn how to think about the various problems before you ever touch a line of code. This is where most programming classes these days get it wrong. So step 3 is to take what you learned in step 2 and start applying it to actual code. This is where you're going to learn the syntax for the language and actually learn how to produce programs. It is like learning how to write a language after you already know how to speak it. It's a lot easier and a lot faster. The 4th step is to learn the fundamental algorithms. There's a set of algorithms that pretty much every programmer should know. These will help refine how you think and just make you a better coder. Also, they will likely show up when you do a tech interview. The 5th step is to take everything that you've learned and apply it to producing a full application. This is where all of your hard work starts to pay off. I remember the first application I ever wrote, and when I first ran it and it actually functioned, it was such a proud moment. I will never forget that moment. Now granted, that wasn't the best code I've ever written in my life, and yes, I have actually gone back and corrected that application to make it a little bit better. But that moment, when I was able to actually finish that application, was definitely one of my proudest moments. So there you have it. That is the order you should go in to actually learn programming efficiently, optimally, and in a way that is backed by the science of learning. If you're interested in learning more about this method and getting a whole lot more details on exactly how to do this, I have a Facebook group, and the link to that is below. So come check that out. There's more free content there. Also, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content on how to get and rock your tech career. Cheers.